Sahara Reporters founder Omoyele Sowore has replied the Nigerian presidency over a meeting he had with late businessman Issa Funtua while he was in DSS detention. Sowore on Tuesday disclosed that Funtua, alongside this day publisher Nduka Obaigbena, Vanguard publisher Sam Amuka, and presidential spokesman Garba Shehu, met with him while he was in detention to negotiate his release. The fiery ex-presidential candidate revealed that he clashed with Funta, who told him that he can't defeat the government. Reacting to the presidency statement issued by Shehu via Twitter, Sowore replied him, stating, "Glad you admitted you led a delegation to meet me, and it is very true that I was nice to your team because you weren't my problem. You were just an errand boy. In fact, I patted you on the back, saying I had never met you before you were respectful, but I knew you were there on a hatchet job." In the DSS detention, the delegate said you arranged it. You mentioned that the DSS may have a tape. In fact, I was told that that was the plan before you even arrived. Contrary to your lie, I refused to enter into any agreement with you because I insisted only the presence of my lawyer could make that possible. My insistence then got Issa Funtua reeled, and he said that my lawyer was only grandstanding and that he too had been imprisoned in Buhari. He has been imprisoned by Buhari in 1983 and that no one can defeat the government. Your wicked self kept quiet, but Nduka, noticing I was upset, took me to the DO's anteroom. When I arrived downstairs, I made a telephone call to my lawyer, Femi Falana, in the presence of the DSS officials, telling him that I do not want to negotiate my freedom and that when he meets your team, he should restate my position. He did exactly that. Your team got upset again. Soon as I made that call to Falana, I was stopped from ever making any further calls until my continued detention became an international issue. I was there. I was then offered a bugged cell phone with which I granted an interview to Premium Times Nigeria. While I was calling my family to phone, while I was calling my family, the phone was seized. I urge you to release the tape, but don't forget to release tapes of converse between COS Abakari and DSS DG asking that my detention should last for the duration of Buhari's regime in 2023 because Sahara Reporters did a report that revealed that he collected 500 million naira from MTN. Bagan. You know, guys, I said it in the previous video that Garba Shehu replied Omoyele Sowore, was calling him different names. I said, don't worry that this guy is going to respond back, that Omoyele Sowore is going to respond, and which he has done. Definitely I was like, oh, he even admitted that they met, and the same thing this guy is saying, that at least they met together. I mean, they had a meeting because Sowore said it then that they came to negotiate with him. So, and now Garba Shehu confirmed that, but Garba Shehu was talking different things. But he said, as he's releasing the tape, because Garba Shehu has already made a threat that he's going to release all those things for Nigerians to know that Sowore is lying. But he has even told him, as you are releasing that you release other ones too. Of course, he knows what they know, what they know. He knows what they know, and they know what he knows. And you can imagine that the guy say, okay, no problem, I'll be waiting for your whatever, but you have to release alongside with that he has mentioned. And he said even before they came that he knew quite all right that he arranged it and they came with a lot of tapes. Of course, this guy has been in this business for a very long time, so there was no way he would have just been saying anyhow thing. Of course, he's a journalist, he knows what could really play out. He knew quite all right that they came with a lot of gadgets that he might not even be seen, or they must have even placed some gadgets around where he was. So he said he even patted him on the back. You can imagine. So, but my question is that if they wanted to release this guy, if really according to what the the people that went on behalf of, what is it called, on behalf of um okay, they came as a team, as journalists, as press people, to come and do what? If not that you wanted his release, but he must do something before you now say, okay, if you agree on this, then we'll go and say the presidency to do this and that. And we know the role that Malami played. They were just going back and forth, but see what has been happening now. See now between Magu and Malami, see the way they've been running this country. Anyhow, now they are exposing themselves. We all know the role Malami himself played. Now Magu has been accusing him that he did it. He frustrated the extradition of Diziani, and you see all the things that they were selling. All you know, people are just shouting, "Oh yes, so they are fighting corruption." It's a lie. All now wash. We'll still continue to make mention of this NDDC case. All now wash. All now wash. Well, that being said, so they were just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If not for, I even said it now. Everybody knows we follow this whole drama from the beginning, from the 2nd of August to December that they released him. If not for because of the international community that tried to intervene or that intervened, believe you me, Omoyele Sowore would have been languishing in prison just like the way they did to this man, Dasuki. And it was because of the privilege, the opportunity of Sowore that was being released. Sowore that was being released. That was why even Dasuki himself was released. If not, Sowore would have been there. Honestly, maybe after Buhari must have left the office, and that was what they were planning, and that is why they cannot even go to court now. All of the things that you accuse him of, that he wanted to do this, he wanted to do that. Then why didn't you take him on? Why didn't you take him on if really you have a case against him? You can see those who are always running their mouths. Oh yes, who sent you? You could not even win an election. Now you want to use by force. Those were the narratives they were pushing out there. And the same thing. And the day I heard it from even Malami, I said, okay, this is where they are getting the whole thing. Oh, that he just got 33,000. What is it called? 33,000 votes, and because he could not win, and that is why you are doing this. That is why you want to use by force to get to the presidency. You want to unseat the presidency. We know all in our lies. The same thing. They are just lying on Nnamdi Kanu that is this is that, and the same man now you are fidgeting that the man is talking with a community, international communities, so that uh, they will damage or I don't even know how to put it, to damage the relationship you have with these international communities. And the same man that you call a terrorist is the one speaking with those you think that you have a good relationship with, a terrorist like that for that matter. You can see, and those who are always coming out because they hate the guts of this young men, they will just be saying anything they like. The same thing. Oh, Sowore was in Dubai. Sowore was this. Sowore was that. Sowore this and that. He wanted to unseat the government. We say, which kind of unseat government now? Even the Buhari himself that was a military person. If somebody wants to unseat somebody, do you make announcement? Now they cannot even take that man to court. See, they are just keeping him there. They cannot take him. That means to tell you they are just it just lies upon lies upon lies, and those who want to be lied to, they are listening to all of those things, and they just everybody, some people are just joining the bad wagon. Now I said it that Sowore will definitely respond, and he has responded. He said he knew quite alright that these guys were up to something. Of course, this guy no be small picking for when it comes to all these their dirty politics they've been playing. He knew quite alright that they were up to something, and he was able to comport himself. And he said, before I could do anything, my lawyer will be there. My lawyer will be there before I say anything. Now they are saying something different. He said, okay, you should release the same tape that you said MTN paid you so amount of money. You can imagine, see the way these so-called old men. Honestly, it's unfortunate. Some people say, oh, don't talk about somebody who is there. Don't say this and that. I don't just understand all of the things that they have gotten, all of the things that they have acquire for themselves. Can they take it anywhere? No, but they will continue to make the same mistakes. When we see children or youth who are below, under 30, under 40, you say, oh, they are still growing. They don't know what life is all about. But what of somebody who is over 50, 60, 70, going to 80 years? You see them in this kind of arrogance, in this kind of, I don't care attitude. From when they were young to that their old age, they don't even have human feeling. What kind of a people are this? Well, that being said, like I said, Sowore will reply, and he has really replied them. Let's hear what Gabashi will say again, because of course I know Sowore is ready for them, whether they will be going back and forth, back and forth. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take on this. Thank you.